Hello everyone, it's Heidi and welcome to this week's episode of Baby Name Sunday. Today we are in Sagittarius season, so I will be sharing Sagittarius inspired baby names today from absolutely all over. I have a ton of names from a bunch of different origins to share with you guys today that are Sagittarius inspired. So I'm super excited to share those with you. Before I start on with today's Zodiac name list, I do want to mention that if you haven't already subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing down below with that big red button and right next to it that bell notification, and go check me out over on Instagram, posting always on there, and then go check out my blog, which is babynamesunday.com. Now let's dive into the personality traits of a Sagittarian, and if you do want to skip ahead and go straight to the names, here is the time to do so. All right, so Sagittarians are born between November 22nd and December 21st, so right at the beginning of winter. They are represented by the archer, or kind of like a centaur shooting a bow and arrow, which I thought was super cool. Sagittarians are actually the last fire sign, but they are ignited by passion, curiosity, humor, and optimism. They were born to explore, which makes them amazing storytellers, great comedians with their larger than life spirit. Their ruling planet is Jupiter, which is the planet of abundance, and gemstone names like topaz if you're born in November, or turquoise, which you are born in December, and citrine make really great gender neutral baby names as well, or even middle names. Lastly, I have some floral names for inspo for your little girl. So we have peony, which is super beautiful. I have carnatia instead of carnation, carnatia with that IA ending. I think that's really pretty. Then lastly, we have thistle, which I thought was a great neutral choice. All right, now moving into some of my Sagittarius baby names that I kind of stumbled upon to share with you. So first off the bat for the boy side, which could work on the girl side as well, I have the name Iverson, spelled I-V-E-R-S-O-N, Iverson. It means son of the bowman or archer, which is so suiting. Next up for the girl side, we have Freya, spelled F-R-A-Y-D-A. Freya. I love this spelling. I think it's super beautiful and it makes for a perfect girl's name for this season, especially moving into Christmas. It's a Yiddish virtue name meaning joy. Super cute. It's unranked since 2015, but I think it's so usable. Freya with that nickname Frey for your little girl. Another option for the girl side that I thought was very new is the name Adele, spelled A-R-D-E-L-L-E, Adele. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of like a fun take on the name Adele, Adele. Really different. It means warm and enthusiastic, which totally bounces off of the personality of a Sagittarian. So beautiful with that L ending as well. And this one is also unranked since 2018. Moving over to the boy side, I have the name SUNIL, spelled S-U-N-I-L, SUNIL. This name actually has a multitude of spellings, so I think it's really cool for your little boy. It's Sanskrit originated, meaning deep dark blue. So blues and violet hues are also kind of colors that represent a Sagittarius, which is completely new to me, so I thought that was really cool. Plays off that turquoise gemstone for December, and this name is also unranked. Next up, we have a neutral name here, and that's the name Kendri, spelled K-E-N-D-R-Y, Kendri. A lot of D-R-Y ending names have been rising on the boy side and the girl side, but really cool. This is a Malagasy name meaning wise man, and I really love this name because it kind of reminds me of like the three wise men during like this holiday Christmas season. But I think Kendri has that Ken or Kenny nickname, super sweet, and it's in the 7,000s for the boy, so very, very unique and rare. Something a little bit more classic, staying on the boy side, we have Fletcher, spelled F-L-E-T-C-H-E-R, Fletcher. I think this one is so sweet. It means arrow maker. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Brittany Moreau, she actually recently had a little boy and named him Fletcher, Robert Fletcher. So I really love that. He goes by Fletcher. I thought it was super sweet. And Fletcher's within the top 1000s for the boys and is actually ranking on the girl side in the 14,000s. Swinging back over to the girl side, we have the gorgeous name Ellaria, spelled I-L-A-R-I-A, Ellaria. How stunning can you get? It sounds like such a dreamy name, and the meaning is happiness. So I think that this brings off that optimism, that cheery vibe of a Sagittarian. I think it's super sweet. And for a boy, you can totally go for Ellaria with that R-I-O ending, maybe nickname Rio, Ellaria. Thought it was super cool for the boy side, but Ellaria is super beautiful on the girl side. Speaking of the boy side, we're moving on to a Hebrew name here. We have the name Noam, spelled N-O-A-M, Noam. I've kind of mentioned this one quite a while ago in the past, but I think this is such a great kind of Noah alternative. Really unique. It's ranking for both boys and girls. As I said, it's Hebrew originated, meaning pleasantness, charm, and tenderness. Really sweet and very warm for this cold season. Next up, for your little Sagittarian girl, I have the name Kaya, spelled C-A-I-A, Kaya. I love, love, love this spelling with the C. I think this is super cute. And you could do the nickname Kai as well for this one. It's the Roman goddess of women and fire, and the name means rejoice. So really joyful, very optimistic for a little Sagittarian girl, but it represents that fire symbol and element of a Sagittarian as well. Z name on the girl side, super bold. We have Zeltana, spelled Z-A-L-T-A-N-A. Zeltana or Zeltana. Really either or, you can pronounce it, and it means high mountain. Really cool. It's unranked, and I thought it kind of gives that adventurous feel of high mountain, a little bit of a naturey kind of feel and vibe for your little girl, but with such a bold and powerful name. My next option here is actually unisex. It has been rising on the girl side as well. It's the name Saga, spelled S-A-G-A, Saga. It means a long story of heroic achievement, or it means seeing one. And for me, I thought with Sagittarians being great storytellers, I thought this one was perfect. You could also do probably fable or story, but I thought Saga was really cool and adventurous. Speaking of adventure, I have the name Mayan, spelled M-A-Y-O-N, Mayan. This is derived from the beautiful volcano in the Philippines, which the name is actually derived from a folklore tale of a beautiful princess maiden. I thought this name was actually really beautiful, Mayan. It could really work for boys or for girls. Kind of gives off the Mirren or Marin kind of vibe to me, Mayan. What do you think with the nickname May? We are now going all the way up to Ireland. I have an Irish name here that I thought is super pretty, and that's the name Etna. Now, the way that they would spell it over in Ireland is A-I-T-H-N-E, Etna, or you could do E-T-N-A if you want to anglicize pronunciation there. So it's Irish rooted, meaning fire, and to me it's very similar to the pronunciation of the Italian volcano Mount Etna. So you can really pull from that one there, and it's super cool that it means fire, and it reminds me of Etna, Mount Etna, which is a volcano. Moving down the list here, I have the name Ronli, spelled R-O-N-L-I, Ronli. I thought this was a very warm Hebrew name. It's a total new name gem to me, and it means joy is mine. I love that. Totally warms my heart. Perfect for the season, and it's so rare, it's uncharted. Another shorter name here on the girl side is the name Tala, spelled T-A-L-A, Tala. Super beautiful. It's a name of many origins, meaning gold, turmeric, star, story, wolf, and noble. I think that all of these meanings also kind of symbolize the Christmas or holiday season. Gold, turmeric, star, story, wolf, noble. Like, you basically have it all, and it's kind of like a hidden Christmas name or hidden holiday name, Tala. Next up, I have actually two names here, a boy and a girl version, just like Ellaria and Ellario. Here I have Azul, spelled A-Z-U-L, but I also have for a girl Azula, spelled A-Z-U-L-A, Azula. Super edgy but beautiful at the same time. So this one has hints of Spanish, which is Azula, but Azul is actually the direct word for blue. And Azul is actually in the 11,000s for boys, very rare, and Azulas in the 2000s, upper 2000s for girls. So that is quite rare as well. Second to last name here is a gender neutral option. This one is very half and half for boys and girls. So this is the name Hayden, spelled H-A-Y-D-E-N. Hayden, Hayden. This has always been a very big favorite of mine. I love the nicknames like Hey or Hey Hey. I think it's adorable. Again, another YouTuber that I watch, her little son's name is Hayden, and I always think it's so adorable. So this one's an English rooted name meaning fire. So I thought that was really powerful, but has such a sweet sound to it. Then that brings me to my final name here on this list. I have the name Fuego, spelled F-U-E-G-O, Fuego. I really hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I've heard it in a lot of Spanish or Latin songs. It's Spanish rooted, meaning fire. Now I think this is super cool, really edgy and brave. Let me know if you are from like Latin America or a Spanish speaking country and you think Fuego would be a cool name. I'm really interested to see what you think. To me, here in like America, but also in Canada as well, I think this name would be really cool and something very bold. It's ranking on the boy side, which I think is really cool as well, but it's very modern and futuristic. So I think that's why a lot of parents are kind of maybe gearing towards it a bit, but still it's very rare, and I don't think it would be a name that would be within the top 1000s or even within the top names in general, because it's pretty bold, but I love it. It has this fiery zest and representing that little Sagittarian boy. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found some inspiration if you're having a little holiday baby in the next month or so. Let me know if you are a Sagittarian in the comments below. Actually, all of my siblings, majority of my siblings are actually Sagittarians, and then the other portion of them are actually Capricorns. Anyways, make sure you guys are subscribed by hitting the button down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you guys stay warm as well. And I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. Bye.
I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending.